Thank you all very much for coming. My name is Jule, and I'm with CMS Headwind, and I would like to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. Now, let me start off with our company philosophy and say a few words about that. At the core of what we do is the analysis. Now, in order for the analysis to be possible, there are certain other components that all need to work together. This starts off, of course, with data collection by the sensors, which is then followed by the hardware. And the hardware needs to fulfill very specific requirements in order for the analysis we do to be possible. Finally, there is the online tool that is specifically adapted to our purposes and will then display our analysis. Let me first talk a little bit about us. Our team consists of 3 permanent employees and 5 freelancers who are responsible for sales, project management, and company representation. We also enjoy frequent cooperation in the field and have now been in the market for 5 years. You can find us in Hamburg, Altona, and I've put our email address here where you can reach us with any questions you may have. Please don't hesitate to contact us and we will get back to you. Now, moving on to what we do, the primary services we provide are in monitoring. This can take the form of mobile measurements, which are conducted upon request by operators of wind power plants. This often occurs when there is suspected damage or towards the end of a warranty period. You can see the kind of data we obtain here on the left. On the other hand, we also provide online monitoring, in which sensors are installed more permanently, and we then process the data that is obtained and provide analysis, which you can see here. Some examples for here on the bottom right. In addition to condition monitoring, we also provide resonance analysis. This is a troubleshooting method which analyzes increases in vibration and uncovers damage. Now, there we go. This uncovers phenomena such as what you can see here on the right. This only occurs in specific operating statuses. And sometimes resonance analysis is also specifically ordered by clients. So this is analysis we use in several different occasions. Now, in addition to condition monitoring, we also provide development services. In this case here, the client was a very large company, and we provided a prototype for condition monitoring for bearings. Here you can see an example of such a bearing. We put together a team of specialists to build the first prototype, and they will assemble all the components needed for condition monitoring in the measurement chain. And that is where the client will then take over the project after everything's put together once. Other research and development we have conducted includes a new sensor for large diameter bearings. And for comparison, here you can see data obtained by a classic sensor on the left, order analysis, and then on the right here you can see analysis done by our new sensor CMS Infra. Advantages of this new sensor include that it has a high information content in the low frequency range, and signals can be processed directly. This project has been funded by the government, specifically the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy. And here on this slide, you can see the sensor CMS Infra installed in such a large diameter bearing. The next step in the measurement chain is the hardware, of course. Here you can see the hardware that belongs to CMS Infra. It consists of a combination of CX5130 and ELM terminals. At this point, I would like to take a moment to express thanks to Beckhoff. We have found CX5130 to be very well suited to its tasks. It delivers great results and the data is saved quickly. Data sets at 50 kilohertz that are 5 minutes long can be saved without a problem. We have also been impressed by the ELM terminals, which ensure the quality of the data and satisfy our expectations for condition monitoring. We also have other Beckhoff hardware in use that is not pictured here. We employed two different types of hardware, two different configurations. Here you can see our mobile case, CMS Universal, which contains a complete switch cabinet and can be installed temporarily. It is configured specifically to each client and can be controlled remotely or on-site. Various channels are expandable, and the only limit is the size of the case, but within that limit, a lot of configuration is possible. CMS Control, on the other hand, is our more permanent hardware configuration. Like CMS Universal, it can be adapted to the needs of the client, but is intended for long-term installment on site. Last but not least, there is our newly developed user interface. Its purpose is to enable measurement engineers to operate the sensors without specific knowledge of control technology. It was developed in-house and runs TwinCat in the background. And you can see the examples of the interface here on this slide. Advantages of this new interface include that it provides a very fast display of data in real time, which ensures that checking whether the measurement chain is working correctly can be done directly on site before you leave. We've put a great amount of time and effort into this project, which has resulted in this brand new product. Now, of course, our time constraints here prevent us from going too much into depth. So I just want to emphasize again that we would be very happy to receive your questions via email. Please don't hesitate, and we will get back to you. Thank you very much.